The chair recognizes the gentleman from West Virginia, Mr. Rooney, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to recognize the lives of two outstanding Americans who passed away in October. Both men were part of the greatest generation and served our country honorably during the Second World War. William Bostic Jr., also known as Bill, passed away on October 30th. He was a native of West Virginia, born in Renwick in 1922, lived in Ravenswood in the 2nd Congressional District, and was the son of William Bostic Sr. and Nancy Lou Dale Bostic. In 1943, he was called to serve his country, and serve it well he did. Bill served in the Pacific Theater, where he was injured in the line of duty. On February 8th of 1945, Corporal Bostic was serving as a member of an artillery liaison party when the enemy began attacking with a rocket, artillery, and mortars in support of demolition units. Bill, with complete disregard for his own safety, left his foxhole and crawled to a point where he could better communicate with the supporting artillery. After establishing communications, he was struck by enemy mortar fragments and, though seriously wounded, refused to leave his post until the enemy attack had been repulsed. His utter disregard for his own personal welfare and his devotion to duty assisted materially in the adjustment of artillery fire that broke up the enemy attack. For this act of gallantry, Bill was awarded the Silver Star. During his 11 years of service to our country, he also earned 6 Bronze Stars, a Purple Heart, and a Good Conduct Ribbon, just to name a few. Bill is survived by his wife of 65 years, Pauline Bostic, and she still lives in Jackson County, West Virginia. He will be laid to rest at the Arlington National Cemetery. Mr. Douglas Clayton Fargo, Doug, is another true American hero who passed away. Doug lived in Charlestown, West Virginia for over 25 years. After graduating from high school, Doug enlisted with the U.S. Army and served from 1944 to 1946. He fought in 9 major battles and was quickly elevated in rank from a private to a sergeant as he served under the great General George Patton. He was awarded the Bronze Star and the Combat Infantry Badge for his services. In 1951, he was recalled to active duty and served another 2 years in the Korea War, where he received his field commission as lieutenant. He led 11 combat patrols and was awarded a 2nd Bronze Star and a 2nd Combat Infantry Badge, as well as 18 other ribbons and decorations. After his retirement, he remained active in the community and stayed involved with a number of veterans organizations, including the Korean War Veterans Association, 40 and 8, and Kiwanis and Military Officers of America Association. Doug was preceded in death by his first wife, Marie Laura May Fargo, and his second wife, Eileen Fargo, as well as the last love of his life, Eunice Steed. Additionally, Mr. Fargo lost his grandson, Adam Joseph Fargo, on July 22, 2006, when he was killed in action while fighting in Iraq. Doug will also be buried in the Arlington National Cemetery. Bill and Doug were fantastic men who served their country and their communities with honor. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back the balance of my time.
The chair recognizes the gentleman from Illinois, Mr. Quigley, for 5 minutes.